Hello, beautiful souls, and happy November. We made it. We made it through the eclipse season, and here we are in the midst of so much transformation. Oh my goodness. So we are going to talk about grounding into transformation today. Let me first introduce myself. My name is Andrea Blythe, and I am the traveling Magi of Let Love Rise, helping you navigate your unique soul roadmap. Let's talk about transformation. Okay, so Pluto. Pluto. I want to talk about the planet Pluto. You can call it a dwarf planet, whatever you want. Pluto is the transformer, the death, the endings, the removals. And Pluto is having a really big energetic month this month. So I want to talk about Pluto's significance in the collective as it moves in our lifetime forever out of the sign of Capricorn and into Aquarius, where it will be until 2044. 2044, people. That is quite some time from now. So this big collective transformation, and Aquarius is really all about the community, the collective. So the collective, we are on a very large scale experiencing this change, this shift in energy. And it should be of no surprise that the United States of America is not only having its presidential election this month in a couple of days. Talk about change, transformation. The United States is also going through its Pluto return, because it takes Pluto about 250 years to make its return around. And Pluto removes, shakes up whatever is dead and done and is just heavy weight is going to be removed from your life. And sometimes that is a really blessed thing that leaves, and we are aware of it. And other times, it is just endings, and it's neither good nor bad. The endings just happen. I mean, lately, the conversations I've had with people about, jobs being removed, beloved pets passing on, to, endings of relationships, to people switching homes, uprooting, lifting, selling homes, going someplace new. And honestly, there are people who have had broken bones lately, and perhaps for the first time in their lives. And these are all stories that I have connected with other people just in the last week. We are in a period of transformation, and Pluto always wins. Pluto is always going to remove what needs to be removed so that we can grow and evolve. And it doesn't feel good sometimes, the transformation. It can be really painful. I think about the butterfly, and what did the butterfly think was happening, right? When it was crawling on the earth and then went into this really dark, probably pretty cozy cocoon, and probably thought that was it. That's the end. It's over. It's the death. And yet it emerges. It's this beautiful new transformed being, free to fly and to roam and dance in the sky. Talk about beautiful transformation. And here we are, the sun, this beautiful sun. Hello, sun. The sun is in the sign of Scorpio right now, and Scorpio is interestingly enough ruled by Mars and Pluto, so it's one of the rulers of this zodiac sign that we're in, and those two are in opposition today. So today is November 3rd, 2024, by the way, that this is being filmed. And the opposition just might be causing stirring up some anger. So really check in with yourself. And that is really the bigger question here, is how do you handle transformation, change, pain, grief, removals? Because ultimately, at the end of the day, we have the power to decide how we are going to respond and how we are going to move forward and evolve out. So Scorpio is a water sign, and it has three archetypes that represent it. First, there's the scorpion, right? And the scorpion is the earth creature, and it goes down into the waters and the muck, and it can sting. watch out. But it's all about the depths of our soul. And being a water sign, it is so much about our emotional body, ruled by the moon. Well, waters are ruled by the moon, or are affected by our moon here. And so like it's all about, and the moon is feminine side, all about like our emotional being. And what do we keep? Look at this beautiful river. Like, what's down below the surface? What do we not share with other people and we keep just to ourselves? And perhaps right now things are getting churned up and we're having to look at the things or have the hard conversations that will pull us and evolve us out. Because the next prototype associated with Scorpio is that of the eagle. And the eagle is, father of the sky. It is the great, majestic eagle that has the vision, can look and look out and see a higher perspective. And that is another question. It's just a few days past the new moon in Scorpio. What is your greater vision? Once this stuff has been churned up and transformed, or not quite transformed yet, but has been churned up and perhaps just removed from your life, what do you want to do with that energy? How do you want to use it advantageously in your life? The eagle. And then there's my favorite, the phoenix. Yes, the phoenix rising from the ashes, from all that was churned up and removed in their life. I think back to my life just 4 years ago. My goodness, just 4 years ago, 2020, where I first really strongly in 2019, 2020, when I saw that my marriage was most likely completing its 20-year chapter, I started connecting with the phoenix because I was so lost. I was so like, who am I if I'm not a mother and a wife? And this isn't, this perfect image that I had for my life. Like what? And it just felt like over the next couple of years, my life just turned into this pile of ashes. And yet every day I told myself, this is for me. The universe is for me. This change is for me. I don't know why, I don't know how, but it's what I believe, because that is a core belief of mine, is that we live in a loving universe. What do you believe about the universe? Do you believe that the universe is loving? That the events that feel hard in the moment, that they are for you and for your soul growth? Or do you feel like it is a punishment? That you've done something wrong and that this is, you're serving your time. So pay attention to the stories that are in your mind and just question, are they true? Because I was taught this as a child, do I believe it? Do I believe it now? Does something need to change? Does something need to evolve in the way that I think? Coming back to the phoenix. The phoenix rising from the ashes, the phoenix transforms, transmutes, alchemizes, takes all of the pain and the grief and channels it, has that higher vision of what could be next, what could be possible now, right? And becomes this amazing mystical creature, this divinely connected to source and above and all that is greater, and also connected to its origins in the ashes of this earthly world. How do we become the phoenix rising? That is really what Scorpio season always invites us to do. And then this Scorpio season with Pluto moving finally and forever out of Capricorn. I say forever. I will not be in this body when Pluto makes its return. Who knows what happens afterwards? I have my guesses. Maybe I'll be back here in a different life, and who knows? The point being, I'm not going to find out as Andrea Blythe because Pluto's going to move into Aquarius, where it will be for the next 20 some odd years. And the question is, what is ready to be transformed? What story ended? That 2008 is when Pluto first moved into the sign of Capricorn. What has ended there, and what do you want to transform in your in community? Aquarius is a lot about community, and also what I love about the Magi card science system, of which I am a certified reader, card counselor, it can point very specifically to Pluto on a personal level. And this is all based on the energy, the solar energy of your birthday, this system. And when you can identify your Pluto card, not just for life, like Pluto is what your soul came here to evolve and grow through and lean into. When you understand that, and you start these energetic shifts that move you into realizing that, oh my goodness, when I change my mindset around something and I look towards the solutions and concentrate less on the problems, that you have incredible ability to change the course of your life, to transform it, to evolve, to grow, to be the phoenix rising from the ashes. And the Magi system helps you on a life level. That is your soul roadmap. I read people's soul roadmaps for them, and then I offer for those that want some guidance. You know, it is sometimes challenging to navigate when we are in a hard place. How do we become that phoenix? How do we pull ourselves out of these scorpionic waters and lift ourselves up to get that higher perspective and to transform? And that is something that I would be honored to help you walk through the card counseling and mindset coaching program that I have called Navigate Your Soul Roadmap. I will put information in the description below how you can find out more about that, or how we can jump on a call and talk about what it is that you are desiring for yourself right now. Do you need someone to walk alongside you? The great mystic Rumi says the road is yours and yours alone. Others may walk it with you, but nobody can walk it for you. And so when we allow ourselves to have people walking through the hard stuff with us, it just makes the journey of transformation more enjoyable, for one, hopefully more fun, and just know that we are supported. We are not alone. We are all here trying to figure out this existence on this beautiful planet, but sometimes it feels brutal. It is hard. Again, the butterfly, the dark night, that is not easy to navigate. And so for the month of November, I have a lot of support that I'm offering people as we move through this transformation, and really how to ground into it, because the full moon in 2 weeks' time is in Taurus, and Taurus is an earth sign. So Taurus is about grounding and getting really centered and tuning back into our own inner answers, to finding what feels right in our body, to tap into our inner GPS system. Oh, I hear ambulances coming by. Let's take a moment to pray. Angels, be with them. How do we tune into our own guidance system and learn to navigate based on how our emotional body is responding, right? Are we in a state of well-being? Do we feel joy and happiness and excitement and hope? Or are we really out of alignment with our divine self, and we are feeling instead fear, anger, doubt, frustration, worry, overwhelm, despair? Getting you into alignment. There are a couple ways that you can work further with me this month. Mastery of Love is the book that we are reading every Sunday. We will be meeting. It is by Miguel Ruiz, the author of The Four Agreements. We are diving deeper into Toltec wisdom about mastering the art of relationships. First and foremost, the relationship with ourselves. We will meet every Sunday, 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. It is totally free. It is over Zoom. We met this morning to kick it off. We read the first 3 chapters. Every week we will read 3 chapters. I invite you to join us. You can come be an active participant or just listen. And if nothing else, get your hands on that book. It is a really beautiful way of understanding our soul wounding, the pain that we inflict upon ourselves and how we can, again, rise out of that. So that is every Sunday this month. Every Wednesday of the month, I teach astrology classes. This week, the week of November 3rd, election week, we are going to be talking about Jupiter, the expansive, the great benefic of our universe. So join us for conversations on Jupiter. We're going into the outer planets and what it means, the stories that are told in the skies, how it affects us here on Earth, the conversations that the planets are having, and how you can find out which people in your life are Jupiter connections. Real blessings in your life. Who are you Jupiter to? And it is fascinating. That again, you can find out through the Magi card science system. So it is astrology of the Magi every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Then, if you are local in the area, we are going to have a live, Boise area, we are going to have a live ground into transformation, full moon in Taurus. We are having a ceremony out at Magic View Events in Meridian, where everybody who comes will also get a sneak peek of Crystals and Gifts, the new boutique that is opening up on that beautiful site out there in Meridian. So you can find all the information on how to join that. I'll put that in the description as well. And that is really just to support everybody to ground into transformation. Change is in the air. Change is coming, whether we want it or not. It is what is happening collectively and personally. So how do you navigate the change? How do you respond? How do you take time to center yourself and go within and make sure that you are in alignment? Because we are meant to love our lives, to enjoy our lives, to go chase the fun, whatever fun means to us. We are not here to drudge and push and feel stress and pressure. I mean, you can. Absolutely, it's your choice. Pardon me, I feel like I just threw out a judgment there, and that is not the intent. I'm just here to let you know that there is another way. There is the way of love instead of the way of fear. It's what Miguel Ruiz is talking about in the Mastery of Love. So really, if you want to dive into that, please join us. And then for anybody who is interested in what is a soul roadmap? What does this mean? How can you tell my soul roadmap based on my birthday? Book a call with me. I will be glad to tell you a little bit more about this incredible ancient wisdom known as the Magi card science system, or you might know it commonly as playing cards. All right. And at the event, the full moon event, and I'll be coming back here shortly to start doing some more teachings on the numerology of the Magi. But it is a 5 of clubs, 7 of hearts, 9 of spades day, and 9 of spades is the card of transformation. So that will be a portion of what you'll be learning at the full moon celebration on November 15th. And I'll put some videos here on YouTube as well for those of you who would like to know more about the energies of November 15th. There we have it. I wish you, love and joy in the journey. I truly do wish you love and joy in the journey as we move through these unknown times of change and transformation. And I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Thank you so much for listening. More sirens. Again, change and transformation. I mean, it's I feel like I want to end this with inviting everybody to take a nice deep breath in. And with your exhalation, just let something go. Let something go. Pluto always wins, my friend. Pluto will remove what is energetically done. And The work is in how are you going to respond. It is my hope that you let love guide your response instead of fear. Until next time, to love and joy in the journey, I'm Andrea Blythe, the traveling Magi of Let Love Ride.